holding it?
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm still shaking.
Hey guys, so today we're out here at this pond at one of the lease properties that we have, and we have this rock skirt here. Daniel dug the pond and then we put the rock skirt for the cattle to get water. But now we are trying to hook up some pipe for a water trough. They've been working on the fitting down here. He already had his pipe, that one that's sticking up right there, where he could hook up a pipe to, and then we could have water in a trough. That way they don't go in there and make it all messy and all pile up right there to try to get them some water. Right down here, he hooked up all of this today, put all those fittings together, and then we've got our poly pipe hooked up here, and it's going to be ran below the water line of the pond, and we'll hook this trough up to it over here. And then that way they can get water without stepping in all the water and pooping and everything. But we'll hook that up.
And we'll be able to run it down through that field later on as far as we want to.
That's true. We'll be able to run it all the way down this field. We'll just use those connectors, and we'll get us a longer poly pipe and just hook it up to be able to run it all the way down the field. That way we can actually like split them off more and tighten them up, and won't have to give them the whole thing, because basically right now we only have this one water point and we have to give them the whole field so they can get water. This way it'll definitely make it a lot nicer to be able to tighten them up and get them to spread their manure and urine better and on every little spot, and graze it better. Seems like when you tighten them up and they can do that, it helps improve the ground.
Hey Char, you want to grab that tape off the back of the Ranger?
And we wanted to show you this because it might get a little crazy. We've got the ladder out here, and we have the Ranger parked on the ladder. And then we're gonna stand on the very end, and Daniel's supposed to get out here on the ladder and unscrew that one pipe, and then he's gonna put a new pipe in there. So, might get pretty interesting. We just wanted to show you guys. He's putting the primer and glue on these, on that fitting right there. And then he's going to put it on the pipe, and that's going to be the new pipe that's going to be sticking out there. Hey Charlie, tell them what you found so far in the pasture.
Oh, I found 3 4-leaf clovers.
And Bentley, you found one, right? Mm-hmm. That's amazing, and they just look just like right here. Pretty cool.
Believe I got that lucky. Quite a bit.
Now what size pipe is that?
3-inch. The past several ponds we've done, we've put this in, and it's handy to drain the ponds too if there's a problem or something. There's one of these fittings down at the bottom of the pond, and then this stand pipe will have this on that end. So to drain the pond, all you gotta do is unscrew the whole deal.
Works out pretty good. Pretty nice here today. I think it's supposed to be a high of 70. Feels really good. And the grass is growing good. We need some more rain. But once we do this, we're going to move the cattle over here.
If that's the water level, I probably want to stay about I probably want my hose in the middle, I would say.
Now he's drilling holes in this pipe. That way we can bring the water in and it'll go to the water trough. That's why we have to replace the pipe that's in there, because he didn't drill holes in that one. There's all the holes in the pipe.
Big enough. For a 3/4 inch line?
I would think.
Yeah.
Usually I do more than that. But this pond is shallow. I guess I could come back and drill them between them.
Yeah.
Like I will.
Yeah.
Now there's the finished product. He added some more holes. And the reason why we do not want the holes at the top or the bottom is because the middle part's the cleanest water. And then the bottom, it has too much junk down there, and the top also. So the middle part's the cleanest, he says. You ready to get out there, Daniel?
What?
You ready to get out there?
Not really.
Here we go. So the boys are standing on the end of the ladder. We've got the Ranger parked right there on the ladder, and here he goes. Hopefully the ladder don't snap. Now he's unscrewing that pipe there. That handy tool. Does it feel like he's lifting y'all up at all?
No.
I don't feel anything.
That's good. It's moving, I think.
That pipe.
Well, there it went.
Hmm.
Hey.
That's weird.
It is weird. Hmm.
I don't think it's got too much junk around it. I didn't take those other threads up yet, though. I'm gonna have to come back and tape that up.
Oh, to put in.
Yeah.
Well, you're still dry so far.
So far, at least.
So Bentley, tell us why he does that.
Does what?
Puts the tape on there.
So it doesn't leak. And so it comes off easier.
Very good. It's about to happen.
We might drain the pond accidentally.
If it doesn't get on there quick enough. I hear water. Oh, snappy.
No! Come back.
Get it, Charlie.
It just burnt.
Hmm.
Now it's all muddy and I can't see.
Huh? No, there's no water coming out of the hose or the pipe here.
I think it just equalized and it's all good.
Okay.
That actually worked out good because we had air in it.
Mm-hmm.
And when it equalized, it blew it back out. So I think it cleaned it out kind of.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, I barely saved it. Oh,
Good job, Char.
that was hard. Oh. 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 Oh.
I'm just gonna tighten this one by hand.
So? You just sit. Stand.
I think she's in there pretty good.
You want the thing just to make
Just
sure.
like that. It was finished.
Can you hand me that cat?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You finished.
Hey, and you didn't get wet, did you? Are you wet?
Nope.
Well, I got wet. What kind of? Something like that.
Good job.
Now we'll have another one for something else.
That's true. Now you could
Drill holes in.
drill some holes in that right there. You could use it somewhere else.
Now let's see what happens when
Let's see if we get some water out of this pipe here. You said this is 3/4 inch poly pipe?
Yeah.
That's where we have, or that's what we have everywhere. 3/4 inch poly pipe ran on all the water troughs that we have. Like this. Oh, there we go. We got water.
Our bag didn't have anything in it, and the wind blew it, put it one across the pond.
Oh.
Cool deal.
It should get clean in a second.
It's getting cleaner.
Yeah.
Cleaner by the minute.
Yeah, I guess that red hose is really long, so you can go even farther.
Yeah.
I'd hope.
That's true.
Yeah, and we're just gonna put a quick coupler on the end of this so we can plug a water hose in and have a trough and move it around. I guess I need to take that off and put that quick coupler in.
Yeah.
That's a nice long water hose. Be able to take water a long way down there. Yeah, it is nice and clean. Now he's going to take that off and put the quick coupler on there.
It's actually got decent pressure on
Yeah.
it.
Once it goes down there, it should be even better.
Wow, it really does. That's cool.
I'll plug it in here so I don't get soaked.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Your water's in. Mom, your water's in my bag.
Okay, thanks. Those things are so neat. Those connections.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they're called. Filamatic or something like that.
We get all that from powerflexfence.com, right?
Yeah.
Or is it powerflexfencesupply.com?
I don't know.
Either way, we get them from Powerflex Fence. They're pretty cool. So he put that quick coupler on.
Yeah, they just have a little O-ring in here. And then it's that little deal that bites down on the pipe.
Pretty cool.
They work pretty good.
And then he plugs it in there and you can connect that to your water hose. And then we'll be able to put a trough quite a ways down there. And then in the future, we could add more poly pipe to it. And then quick couplers. You can add a T and then a quick coupler, and then you can have multiple points where you can hook up your water. He just said that's a really long hose and we'll probably get a lot of pressure down here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, buddy. And that's all coming from that pond right up there near the trees that I'm pointing to. Look at that pressure. Sweet. And it's nice and clean water. They won't be pooping in it. And then they're just putting the water hose and the pipe up against the fence so the cattle don't step all over it and bust it or anything. Now,
Pretty good spot for a trough too.
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, it looks nice and level. Very nice. They'll be able to get their water right there and graze. And at that point, we'll be able to, you know, split it off. And right through there, that'll be able to grow up while they're grazing on this, and vice versa. Now we got the water trough down here, and he's hooking the hose in. And we got water.
These valves are different than our other troughs. I don't even know what they're called. It's just a brass float valve. Because like a Job mega flow valve, if you're using one of them on a pond, sometimes you don't have enough pressure to open the valve. But these work pretty good. That thing turned, but then I said, I guess it's turned, right? I guess it's like a river. Or no, it might have turned the whole thing.
They say, I know you're working on our water. Can we come? They're up there on the other side grazing.
Maybe
I think
maybe we could come right up here.
Yeah, that looks better. Gotta have it flat so it doesn't overflow and just keep coming. Gotta have a way to have that valve shut off.
Turn it this way.
this.
Yeah, something like that is where this needs to be. Are they over there now?
Yeah, see them right there.
Okay.
Right up there. Here's all the fittings that he put on this side of the pipe. And then that way we've got the poly pipe hooked up right there, and that's what's feeding the water trough down there. And that'll take water from the pond and put it in the water trough. Pretty cool.
Charlie's dying to go out there. It's a little sketchy, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'll give somebody $20 if you can go out to the end walking and turn around and walk back.
And you can't touch the ladder at all, like even just to like rebalance.
I guess you could do that.
But you can't like do it while you're moving.
You can't like squat down and like.
You have to be.
You have to be standing up.
I
Yeah.
can do it. Only $20.
Only.
You're gonna fall in. What are you doing? What are you doing? Only for $20. Bad boy, Jelly.
Do I just have to go to like the last crossbar and turn around?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so bad.
You can just go to the second to last one. I don't know about going to that last one.
Can I just back up?
I guess. That's pretty good. Oh.
Keep your balance. Oh, wow.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Step on the side. It's easier.
I'm trying.
Wobbly, wobbly. You get $20.
Nice. Congratulations.
Better get $20.
I'll give him $20. You doing it?
I don't know.
If you fall in, you can't get mad.
It doesn't seem hard. Is where it, or I guess
You got it.
Now it looks like Daniel's trying to get out on there. You gonna go all the way?
Bill did it, I can do it. Oh, I feel like it's picking up.
that's how it feels.
I'm scared I weigh too much.
Yeah, you weigh a little bit more than Bill. But you know, Bill did it. You can do it.
How do you turn around?
I just kind of had to go for it. I just tried to be as still as I could, and like, it's hard.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a bad spot.
That's how I felt. That's how you feel when you turn around. That was
Don't
the
you need
worst
to go
part.
out there further?
No, I'm not.
I think the safer way is to back up almost.
Oh yeah, I would feel way better backing up.
And do it.
Get my feet in the right spot. I feel like I don't know how you made your feet pass.
It's like I think I backed up a little bit, or I went to that next bar with my right foot, that next crossbar with my right foot, and then like just went around to where they were both like on the left side, or as I was doing it, like I switched my left one back to
It's
the
like
right.
you're going uphill too on the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna fall in.
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
This feels way better than that next one.
Yeah, when I was about at the end, it was super scary.
I'm still shaking a lot.
I know. It's like impossible to not shake.
Oh, snap. Just jump in.
Dude.
I think it's your muscles trying to compensate for the ladder.
Yeah, and then it just keeps on going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what I was. You just gotta run for it.
Nice.
You earned your $20 back.
I'm not sure if I want to because I have my brand new boots on.
I wouldn't. It was scary.
I'm gonna do it with my.
I don't know if I do that. Like,
Yeah, worst case, all you gotta do is fall down on the ladder, probably,
Yeah.
because you don't weigh that much.
yeah, who knows what would happen if, like, us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got it, Charlie. You're doing good.
Ah! Can I stop now?
Yeah.
Go back. That's crazy.
Good job. Nice work, Char.
Now there's only one. If you don't,
Oh,
yeah,
she's
if you
doing
go,
it.
if you go to the second last or the last and try and turn around without holding it,
I don't know if I want to do
Yeah.
that. I'm still shaking. Hi.
Are you standing on the ladder, Bentley?
So terrible.
Oh my goodness, I'll probably fall in and break my leg or something.
We did it.
How far you go?
Dad went to like there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, now stop.
I went to almost there.
Turn around.
I'm stuck here.
That's how I felt, actually. I was like, what have I done?
Ooh, it wasn't that bad going.
That's what I was saying when I was like halfway through turning.
What gets me is like, it's uphill kind of going back.
Whoa.
Oh, she's doing good.
Yeah, she's probably doing the best out of everybody.
Oh, see, I was scared to do what she's doing.
On one end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it just
I didn't trust the ladder enough.
me either.
She did it.
Hey.
I'm the only one that didn't do it.
You did it.
You did.
Now we gotta time it, and whoever does it the fastest.
Yeah, we need to put something out on the end of it.
You grab it. All right. You're excited about that new water trough.
I was worried about it keeping up, but I think it's going to keep up pretty good. Yes, I kind of wanted to see some drinking, but
Yeah.
I would say it will because it keeps up with all of our cows, and
That's true.
I think this is flowing just
Better.
as good or better than the other ones.
You like that new water trough here? We've had a couple drinks so far. Nice.
They didn't suck it down much.
Mm-mm.